Welcome back to the channel, TMI family. Happy days. We are on day number 18 of wearing a different Dixxon from my collection till they are all gone. Today, I'm wearing the DEF CON Dixxon. I do have a short story on this particular Dixxon. It's very interesting, so bear with me as I plow through this. So pre-COVID, I don't want to say that word, it's kind of like snow, everybody hates it. Anyways, we used to do off-site training for my employer, and I was invited to one of these training sessions. It was over in the cities at a different store location, and it was a 2-day course, and I brought along 8 Dixxons with me, so I'll get to that in a second. So in these training sessions, we would be in breakout groups throughout the day, and I felt like during this class I was in the same breakout group with the same lady and a couple of other people that were in the same group. So throughout the day we'd have breaks, lunch breaks, smoke breaks, whatever you want to call them. So I would switch my Dixxon periodically throughout the day. I figured I'd wear 4 different Dixxons each day. So the first day kind of went, without any sort of hitches in the plan, needless to say, until we get to day number 2. And this lady that I was in the breakout group with, she's like, "You must really like Dixxon flannels." And I chuckle, who doesn't like Dixxon flannels? I mean, if you don't have one, I recommend to go pick one up, wear it round, and you'll get the gist. So I'm like, yeah, of course I do. She's like, well, how many Dixxons do you bring with? And I was like, well, I don't really want to disclose that, but enough to have options. So she's like, hey, Tommy, have you checked out the Dixxon that we have for our store, a collaboration with our store and Dixxon? I'm like, well, no. Tell me a little bit more about it. And she's like, well, it's got purple. And I'm like, ooh, you got my attention. You don't say nothing more after purple, because purple is my favorite color. Shh, don't tell nobody. So no, I haven't seen this Dixxon. And I proceeded to ask her a few questions, and the day kind of passes. And throughout the day, I'm thinking about this Dixxon. As I'm learning, of course. You got to have things floating around in your head while you're learning. So all this is over, all fine and dandy. So I'm thinking about this Dixxon throughout the next week. So first thing I do is I go to Dixxon Flannels website, and I cannot find this DEF CON Dixxon. So I'm like, interesting. So obviously then I plug it in like a search engine, DEF CON Dixxon flannel, and I find it. It's only available in store. So I have this lady's contact information, so I proceed to call her and says, hey, remember me from the class? She's like, of course I do. I'm like, hey, that DEF CON Dixxon, I gotta have it, I need it. So she sends one to me, and I'm like, okay, that's fantastic. So hey, if you're watching this and you remember this Dixxon sending it to me, thank you. That is fantastic. So on to a quick topic before I close this video. Day 18 DEF CON Dixxon flannel Dixxon, that is. Yesterday when I was editing the video, I noticed that I kept looking to the right, and you probably wondering, why does he keep looking to the right? Is he off of a script? Am I reading a script? No, I'm not reading a script. I actually am using my phone as a monitor. So as you can see, I'm using the phone as a monitor. So I have it mounted on my dash. So I'm like, I gotta solve this problem because it's driving me nuts watching me look to the right when I should be like looking at the camera the whole time. So I am actually running the Action 4 DJI camera with a small rig case. So I went to Small Rig's website, and they actually have a mount, a cold shoe mount for this cage that holds a cell phone. So I ordered it. I will be putting that together. Hopefully it'll be here tomorrow. But anyways, drop it in the comment. If you want to see a video or some content of my current motovlog, whatever you want to call this setup, hey, drop in the comments. I would love to show you guys what I'm using for my editing software, what I'm using for my camera, all my mounts, my microphones, and such. Anyways, I hope that you guys have a fantastic day, and we will see you on the flip side.